Our next speaker is Tracy Markle, MA, LPC, and she's worked in the field of mental health, recovery, and education for the past 25 years. Tracy and the team at Digital Media Treatment and Education Center, in collaboration with Collegiate Coaching Services, provide education, psychotherapy, and intervention support to clients who are 10 years old and older, and their families who are impacted by the effects of technology and common coexisting factors. Please welcome Tracy.
8.5% of American youth aged 8 to 18 years old meet the criteria for pathological video game use. And Dr. Young completed a study in 2011 where 13 to 18.4% of college students met the criteria for internet addiction disorder. So I'm here to talk about the students who are most risk of overuse and addiction. We have our neurotypical group. These are the students who have typical neurological development. And we also have a group of students that fall under the umbrella of neurodevelopmental disorders that include ADHD, autism spectrum disorder, and specific learning disabilities. And we have groups of students who fall under the category of having emotional issues and mental health diagnoses. So what causes these students to struggle and to prioritize and immerse into screens, and I talk about video games, social networking, overdoing their homework on the screen? We have a strong psychological innate need to get these needs met. And these needs include competence, a sense of competence, feeling like we're capable and we're able, and a need for relatedness. And that need is really strong for young people, where before screens showed up on the scene, they would have to figure out how to get these needs met in real life situations. These students are seeking stimulation, they're seeking immediate gratification, and so when they're sitting in front of the classroom and they have a choice of playing that game or they have a choice of doing their math word assignment, I wonder what they're going to choose. It's a no-brainer, right? I mean, I would choose a video game. I would choose social networking. It's impossible for them to make a choice. It's out of their control. They'll find a way to get these needs met regardless, and screen applications have now provided them a way to get these needs met. And I like to highlight the protective factors as my last section. I think it's important to know and how to find these in your child or your students so we can capitalize on them as strengths. Again, I can't stress enough connectedness, face-to-face connection. We have to bring them in front of people, teach them the social skills, expose them to situations so they can begin to develop the skills and feel comfortable doing that. There's some innate characteristics that we found through different studies that are protective factors. Extroversion, conscientiousness, students who are resourceful, and who are agreeable, who generally want to follow the rules. Emotional stability is our strongest predictor of students not immersing into screens. Teaching the social skills, helping them understand how to share perspective with other people, academic competence. It may be important to get set up psychoeducational testing to rule out any issues that might be driving them into the screens that you're not aware of, a learning challenge, anxiety, ADHD, and then clear, consistent technology and application use policies in the school. There's a lot of good things happening out there. There's a lot of great intervention. And the problem is the schools don't know how to handle it. There wasn't a lot of foresight as far as what kind of guidelines and structure do we need in place before we require screens in the schools.